Hello everyone, this is Shotgun, and welcome to the grimdark future of Warhammer 40k Dawn of War Soulstorm, the Unification mod. Today we are in Rocklaw Foothills, where two of each races, or two each armies right now, are battling it out in a 2v2 match between the Salamanders as well as the Fallen Angels versus the Thousand Suns and the World Eaters. And before we get into the match, I honestly think that I shouldn't say the Soulstorm part, so it should be like Dawn of War Unification mod, but it just sounds so weird as well, because like considering the Unification mod that I'm currently running is requires rather the Soulstorm version of Dawn of War. So let me know in the comment section below if it's appropriate to just go with Dawn of War Soulstorm Unification mod or just the Unification mod itself, you know? Cause yeah, it rolls off the tongue honestly, but I don't wanna say something wrong here, you know? And yeah, let's just get on with the match. So it's a very long map here, the Rocklaw Foothills, where there's also a lot of spots here for each armies to get relics here. So it's actually perfect for long or massive scale battles between both races. And it's such a shame that most of these, or three of these armies are AI, because I feel like AI, they just, yes, while they are difficult, some of them are difficult to defeat, I feel like having like a player play each of the races would be would give out most of the potential of each races. So yeah, for example, the Salamanders, I don't really know how the AI plays it, but as for me, I play it with my standard two squads, two Scout Marine squads and one Force Commander out and about in the map, where I start to construct or produce more and more of my tactical Marine squads. I think I just produced 3, and then after that I just go and upgrade them with their additional squad members and prepare my resource to upgrade towards that tier 2 upgrade for my fortress right now, to get more of those vehicles out and get our rapier armor destroyers. So yeah, that's my tactic, and I don't really know, I don't know how most tactics go for the AI, and as well as other players that would play the different races for the Fallen Angels, World Eaters, as well as the Thousand Suns. But I hope to see that one day. So yeah, nothing really happening in the match right now. It's been like around 3 minutes, as you can see, and everyone's just having a wonderful time. They're just moving around, getting the listening posts and capturing more of the points that are available to them. The World Bearers will be the first one, or the Salamanders were the first one in the middle side of the map, as they are currently having a terrible time here with the stealth ability that the Tzeench followers here have, and I feel like that will be a very disadvantageous move here for the Salamanders if they decide to push more towards the Thousand Suns. The World Eaters, though, they are in the middle of the map trying to get more and more of the strategic points, where there's a lot of their army here with different varieties. You can see that there are the Blood Pack Troopers, as well as these Bloodletters, which is a very intimidating unit to see or look at, honestly. And yeah, most of the armies here for the Salamanders are also, luckily for them, they've already produced the Skull Probe, which is vital in getting the Tzeench. What are these called? Tzeench? Followers of Tzeench, or Tzeench Cultish, which has those stealth ability right now. The Salamanders are having a terrible, or not really terrible time, as they are also confronting the Thousand Suns army, the Chaos Screamers of Tzeench, as well as one more of the Exalted Sorcerer, which will provide morale against the Salamanders, where more and more of their army are unfortunately down once the Exalted Sorcerer joined the battle. There were no more forces for the Thousand Suns to be able to boost morale. I think the problem here for the Thousand Suns is that most of the early game army here for them is our infantry, light infantry. Let's just go with that, because yeah, most of the tactical Marine squads, they are heavy infantry, which is countering most of that infantry right now. Although I do say that, but the demons as well, they can counter the infantry, considering that they are demons, and most of which most of the units here in Dawn of War, they don't necessarily counter anything, any of the demons. The Salamanders decided to build one of the bolter turrets. Unfortunately for them, the Silver Spire here that was made in the Thousand Suns strategic point has destroyed that as well. So the Salamanders have decided to move back a little bit as they saw the huge force right now of the World Eaters trying to move towards the Fallen Angels side of the map. More and more of them will be trying to get the what do you call this? There's something in it. The veteran, I think, or company master here that is trying to hold on the forces here of the World Eaters. Unfortunately for them, the company master has been eliminated right now. And everyone, after like 5 minutes, I think the match has started properly here, with the Thousand Suns battling it out against the Salamanders and the World Eaters trying to battle it out, or the Fallen Angels are trying to battle it out against the World Eaters, which is a very not so good confrontation here for the Dark Angels, as more and more of their forces are slowly but surely being disintegrated at the base of the map. One of the strategic points of the Dark Angel, or the Fallen Angels, has been destroyed here by a bunch of Blood Pack troopers, as well as the Thrall of Wizards will try their best to actually help their cousin traitor chapter. Is that how you call that? I don't know. So what's next? What's next for the Thousand Suns? Currently, the Thousand Suns, they are just focusing on getting their army out of and mostly of the forces. Rune Scribed Construct is being built right now, as well as more and more of their army is out and about. They're mainly focusing on getting the Screamers of Tzeench as their forces. The Salamanders has successfully cut off the reinforcements here for the World Eaters, and the World Eaters are currently having a fun-filled time. More and more of their Bloodletters are just killing off more of the armies here, are the main force of the Fallen Angels, and currently they are left to their devices as the Dark Apostle has seen the forces here for the Salamanders, which they don't have their force commander. The force commander is in the Bloodletter's side, where he will be able to assist the company master here to kill off the Bloodletters one by one, and the Dark Apostle has been shot down thanks to the 3 squadrons of tactical marine squads, and more of those scout marines just helping out their battle brothers in helping the Fallen Angels regain their momentum right now. So the battle has shifted towards the Imperium side, or rather the what do you call this? The bottom team. As let's just call it that sounds weird. Let's not call it that. I heard myself saying that and I was like, no. That sounds weird. Okay, so let's just not go with that. What of the Dark Sorcerers, I believe? This is the Tech Marine, I believe. The Necromancer. This one. Let me just see if I can see it in the map. There we go. Is this one. Khorne Technomancer. But I don't think that's that one as well. I don't know. Okay, the Thousand Suns, they are trying to help their company, are the World Eaters. Unfortunately for them, most of the army here for the World, or the Thousand Suns, they don't really have anything else. One of the Rune, the Chosen. What are these called? Yeah, just Chosen. The Rubik's Marine Squad is also here on the sitting by on the listening post, where more and more of the Salamanders are on standby as they are waiting for more and more of their forces to reach their vicinity right now. One additional tactical marine squad has joined them, as well as a Rapier Armored Destroyer is out and about on the map. One more Promethean Cult will be built by the Salamanders, and I think they're also trying to upgrade to get that bionic upgrade, honestly. So what's next for the world, or the Fallen Angels, where they have decided to push towards this critical location, or strategic point that is near the coast, or the shore of Vandine, or Rockclaw Foothills. I just said Vandine Coast. If you guys don't know, Vandine Coast was the match where we fought against the Necrons, Dark Eldar, as well as the Renegade Guard. If you guys haven't seen that, then please make sure to check on it. There will be a tab on the top right. As you can see, you can just click that, and yeah. I hope you guys enjoy that video. But let's get on with the match today. As Salamanders, they already have their Rapier Armor Destroyer out and about in the map right now. More and more of the demons here for the followers of Tzeench are trying to pick off most of the army here for the Salamanders. Unfortunately for them, the Salamanders have more and more of their army just grouped around the circle here, encased by the Thousand Suns. The Thousand Suns, they're trying to do a pincer maneuver here. Unfortunately for them, they don't really have that enough forces. I didn't even notice these aren't the Thousand Suns. These are the veteran Marines of the Fallen Angels right now. The Fallen Angels, they have successfully regained their stability as more and more of their forces are roaming around the map. They have one more Razorback helping or being produced and out on the battlefield, as more and more of the army here of the Thousand Suns as well as the World Bearers have nothing to do but just sit back and watch as more and more of the listening post is being reduced to dust and ashes. One of the dreadnoughts here for Rubik dreadnoughts here for the Thousand Suns is trying to get the Rapier Armor Destroyer. Unfortunately for them, or for it rather, it is proving ineffective as our Rapier Armor Destroyer is melting the armor here for the Rubik Dreadnought, and it has successfully retreated back towards the base right now as the Salamanders are slowly but surely pushing towards it. So, or, you know, just pushing towards the base of Thousand Suns. Cryodynas has joked about the Defilers looking like Mr. Krabs right now, and that has not been true when that's not been true until I saw this one. It literally looks like a crab. What the heck? Okay. Aside from the jokes, most of the army here of the World Eaters rather. I keep on saying Word Bearers. I'm sorry. Most of the armies here of the World Eaters has decided to support the Thousand Suns. The one Rapier Armor Destroyer has been tried to be destroyed by the World Eaters right now. Unfortunately for them, they have decided to fall back as one of the Blood Crushers has decided to fall back. The Tactical Marine Squads are having a very terrible time here as the Total Torturers are trying to also kill off most of their Battle Brothers, and yeah, one of the Rapier Armor Destroyers has been destroyed by the Berserker Dreadnought, which is a very tanky piece of work, honestly. It's a very interesting. This looks like a Venerable Dreadnought, honestly. Or maybe there's a difference. I don't know. Hopefully we can see that on the battlefield right now. But yeah, most of the forces here of the Salamanders are just composed of the Tactical Marine Squads with their upgrades. One of the Dreadnoughts here, or Blood Dreadnought for the World Eaters, has been destroyed thanks to the one more Rapier Armor Destroyer. The Rapier Armor Destroyer is targeting something else as more and more of the Blood Crusher and the vehicles here for the World Eaters are battling it out against the Fallen Angels right now. One of the Force Commander has been picked off by the relentless push here of the World Eaters, just trying to defend their side of the map as more and more of their forces are just focusing towards the Fallen Angels. And I think the Fallen Angels, correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't they like the opposite of the Dark Angels, right? They're the ones who sided with Horus, or was it like before that? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, the Salamanders, they have decided to push towards the World Eater side of the map, as the Thousand Suns have proved to be a very easier foe to actually defeat. One of the Librarians here for the Salamanders has decided to push towards the World Eater's map, World Eater's spawning location, or base rather, and now it seems like they have retreated as they have realized that they are too far from their brothers, or the chapter that they're in. One of the Librarians, or the Librarian here for the Salamanders, has taken the wrong route, and they will be picked up in just a few seconds right here, killed off by the Thousand Suns army. The Salamanders, they have regained more and more of their forces. A new fresh batch of Battle Brothers, as well as a Rapier Armor Destroyer, is out in the map right now, has destroyed one of the Rhinos, I think, or Razorbacks here for the World Eaters, as yeah, the more and more of the forces here of Tzeench has decided to also help their ally right now, which is the World Eaters, and which is proving to be a bit more difficult to that they can muster, as their army right now is slowly but surely being disintegrated by the army here of the Salamanders. More and more of those upgrades are proving to be effective against these demons right now. One more Dreadnought will be shot down, and more of the Rubicon armies, or the Rubric Marines, will be picked off by the Salamanders, as more and more of the Salamanders army. One standard bearer will be produced here, which is a very significant unit to have, considering that it will boost morale, as well as let me just pause here so that you can see. This boosts morale basically, and it is an elite heavy infantry, and it will be able to inspire and guide the the units, as well as increase armor and deflect stronger attacks. And yeah, there we go. Increases armor penetration for each of the armies right now, or each of the squadrons right now for the Salamanders. They have decided to push towards the side of the World Eaters, as more and more of the forces here for the World Eaters and World Bearers. What? World Eaters and Thousand Sons cannot defeat the main forces of the Fallen Angels and the Salamanders. The Salamanders, they're just hanging by, just waiting more of their forces joining them. The Primaris Eradicator, as well as a Skull Probe, and one more Armor Rapier Destroyer is out and about in the map, just helping them. And I think the Salamanders, they have decided to go for one more Rapier Armor Destroyer. That is an interesting choice. Okay, because one of the Rapier Armor Destroyer has been destroyed by one of the forces here of the Thousand Sons. The Force Commander is already here mustering the forces, trying to charge towards one more of the tower here, or the Great Spire, or the Silver Spire here, that has been upgraded one more time for the Thousand Sons. And after that, it will be a very terrible time for the Thousand Sons, considering that basically the Salamanders will be at the door of the Thousand Sons. Like, how many times have I said Thousand Sons? It's been 4 times. The Salamander's Force Commander has been shot down by the the Rubicon Dreadnought? Rubic Dreadnought. But with his sacrifice, they were able to push towards the enemy front lines, and therefore will be able to push in just a few seconds. More and more of the army here for the World Eaters is trying to help their ally. Unfortunately for them, it will be a very disadvantageous decision, as more and more of their army is being killed off thanks to the help of the Primaris Eradicators, and more of the army here for the Salamanders, as one more Lightning Strike Fighter is also out here helping kill off those coordinate or pesky infantry that is holding on to kill off more and more of the army of the Salamanders and the Fallen Angels. Yeah, I don't really know how like the army here of the World Eaters, as well as the Thousand Sons, will be able to stabilize their army. Honestly, there's no escape from this, because yeah, like I think most maps, they have like escape routes to be able to organize or rebuild their army, but not this map. No, it's a one way, you know, just a one straight way towards the enemy. So yeah, the Salamanders are just pushing towards the Thousand Sons, as more and more of the armies of the Thousand Sons has been shot down, thanks to more and more of the army of the Salamanders being here, having all those upgrades that counter basically most of the army here for them. The World Eaters, meanwhile, they are also having a terrible time, as the Fallen Angels has broken down one of the machine cults that was acting as a defense here for them, and which basically opened the floodgates and allowed the Fallen Angels to push towards this side of their base. Slowly but surely, the Salamanders will be able to successfully eliminate the Thousand Sons, and yeah, basically like this is gonna be more or less GG's. One more Primaris, Infernus, and Force Commander is out on the map, but I think once they are in the battlefield, or once they join their battle brothers rather, it will be already GG's by that time. We'll just see, honestly. The Warpsmith of the Fallen Angels has also decided to make an Anchor Rage. What is that? Key structure. This building houses all research and also acts as a connect to all different cells of the Fallen. Operates can sell items, secrets on the black market, earning power base. And okay, that's interesting. What is this? What is this? That's a lot of money. Or requisition resource. Okay, so the Thousand Suns has already been taken care of thanks to the Salamanders, and more of the army here of the Salamanders has decided to also push towards the base here for the World Eaters. I think he's almost there. The company, they're just having a fun-filled time as the Force Commander as well as the company master here for each of the Fallen and the Salamanders has decided to have a long chat. Just running towards the coast, just helping their battle brothers. There we go. We have the Force Commander just rejoining their battle brothers here on the middle side of the map, and that will be GG's on Rockclaw Foothills. So, yeah, very interesting map. I do had the World Eaters or the Salamanders did not help the Fallen Angels, I feel like that would have been a very different or difficult, different story. You know. It would have been like a 2v1 scenario there, but gladly no, I even noticed like the Fallen Angels were also like holding their ground, you know, but with the help of the Salamanders they were able to quickly get rid of the World Eaters as well as the Thousand Suns. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have any games that you want me to cast, then there is a link in the description below. It is a Google folder where you'll be able to see a bunch more folders where there are different Dawn of War versions. You can just submit your replays there. I have a format for the replay name so that I won't be able to screw it up. And yeah, can't wait to see your submissions, and I hope that I'll be able to cast more of your games. And yeah, if you guys want to see more of these content, you can just hit the like as well as subscribe, and yeah, hit the notification bell so that you won't miss any of my content. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Good luck to any ongoing activities in life, and I will see you next time. Also, may the God Emperor be with you. This is Shotgun. Have a great day.